All right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744, and today, guys, we do our weekend recap, guys. This stream will be very rushed, guys, because I have somewhere to go in a bit, in around 30 or 40 minutes, so I will not be having guests for today's stream. So once again, sorry for the inconvenience, guys. It's just that I need to get through this, guys. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started, guys. And I'm not gonna waste further time with you guys. So let me just give you guys a rundown how this stream is gonna work. So we're gonna start with La Liga because La Liga title race is heating up, guys. Some big stuff happened this weekend. They were going to touch upon the Serie A. They were going to touch upon the EPL and then Bundesliga at the end. Bundesliga at the end, guys. So we're going to discuss all the leagues, guys, the top 4 leagues. And yeah, like I said, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. So sorry, we won't look at the Portuguese league. Maybe we'll save that for next weekend. I just don't have time for today. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's read some guys' comments. Your Cherry says, hello. Hi, guys. 80, you got a haircut. Nice. Thank you for joining, Windsor Guy. I haven't seen you in a while. So we're going to start with the first league, guys. First league. And yeah, my haircut's basically like Mbappe's haircut, basically. I have the buzz cut like him. I didn't plan to, but it just happened to be, so yeah. Anyways, let's start with La Liga, guys. La Liga, guys. So let's start with the first game we got here. It is Girona 1, Getafe 2. Unfortunately, Getafe will survive. Getafe will survive, guys. And they're just a team that they don't play the best football, but they get it done. Their job done. And for Girona, man, as I said, man, they led in this game, man. Actually, Getafe led in this game. 3rd minute of the game, I think it's okay. Girona got the equalizer. Maybe they'll be able to go on to win this. Then Mauro got the goal there in the second half. Then obviously when Yango Herrera got a straight red card, there was no way they're going to come back. And this guy, Uche guy, is a youngster, man. Look out for this guy, Nigeria baller or striker, man. Nigeria, you have so many strikers, yet they are not effective. So Nigeria, we'll see if they call them up for the AFCON and the World Cup qualifiers. And yeah, big win for Getafe on the road. And yeah, Getafe is going to survive. Getafe is going to survive. And the weird thing is, Herrera scored the goal and got a straight red card the same game. Leganes 3, Deportivo Alaves 3. Wow. Craziness, man. I mean, I didn't expect a relegation battle of this magnitude to be this enthralling. 6 goals is absolute bonkers. Leganes scored the goal there in the 10th minute of the game to make it 1-0. Okay, yourself, okay, good start. Then Alaves got the equalizer. Garcia 1-1. Okay, good. Then it became 2-1, and yourself, okay, wow. Then 2-2, and that was like, wow. And then 2-3, and then 3-3, and then the last minute, man, Leganes got the red card there at 96th minute. El Hadi, and yeah, man, it was a crazy game, end-to-end game. Leganes were clinical with their chances. Deportivo Alaves weren't. And that's pretty much how the game ended. So, yeah, it was a very entertaining game. Very entertaining. I wish I watched this game, honestly, guys. I didn't expect this game to be this fun. But it is what it is. And, yeah, it's a thrill of a result, man. Thrill of a result. I'm going to save these 2 games for last because these 2 games I have the most to discuss with. So let's just quickly run through other games, and I'll save those 2 for last. Yeah. So Villarreal won. Valencia won. Valencia, man. I'm telling you this, guys, right now. Clip this, guys. Clip this. I'm confident to say this. Valencia will survive this season, guys. They will survive this season. They're going to survive by the skin of their teeth. I'm saying this right now. They're going to survive by 1 point. They're not going to get relegated. And this draw on the road is fantastic. Guerrero got the goal there, opened the score, and just, okay, Valencia might be in trouble. And in the second half, though, Valencia really opted up because got the equalizer. Sadiq, good signing there. And yeah, I think Valencia is going to survive, guys. And if you look at the table, Valencia, they're level on points with Las Palmas. And I think they'll survive. They're going to survive by 1 point. That's how close I think it's going to be, guys. They're going to survive just about. Yeah. And for Villarreal, man, missed opportunity because had they had won this game, this could have been really close between them and Bilbao for that top 4 spot. But now it might not be in their hands. Although Espanyol did help them out by getting the draw on the road. Espanyol took the lead there. Fernandez got the goal there. The Sansa got the equalizer. And yeah, not a good result for Bilbao. They were expected to win this game, but they didn't. And I think it's a good result for Villarreal because now they're only 4 points behind. And for Espanyol, man, good result for them, unfortunately. And yeah, Espanyol, a very plucky team. At Sevilla, man, absolutely demolished Real Valladolid 4-0 on the road. I mean, is there a really surprise? Real Valladolid are really garbage. They're horrendous, man. This team is finished. They're going to get relegated. 15 points. They're horrendous, man. They're an absolute joke of a team. And Yeah, I'm sorry. Real Valladolid is really bad, and I really want them to survive, but this team just doesn't have enough quality to survive, bro. They're just not good enough, bro. They're not built for this. Mallorca, man, they got a big win at home against Las Palmas. Las Palmas been really disappointed this season, guys, especially in the new year. And I think this is the first time Mallorca actually won a game this year. And yeah, I mean, big win for Mallorca there, as they hadn't won a game this year at all. So Muriqi got the brace there. Rodriguez, Bajicic got the goal there for Las Palmas, but it wasn't to be. And yeah, they got a consolation goal, the former Liverpool guy. And yeah. The Real Betis 3, Real Sociedad 0. Didn't expect this, man. Anthony balling out, guys. Anthony is balling out, guys. He won the penalty there, scored that fantastic goal, guys. Did you guys see the goal that Anthony scored? That was a beautiful goal from Anthony. Anthony's balling out, showing that maybe Manchester United is the problem. And then obviously, Mark Roca scored a brace there. The CDM there, scoring the brace there is very interesting. And yeah, he was just clinical in the day. Real Sociedad were so abysmal. Igor got a red card there. Bad tackle there. Muniz tackled and Lo Celso missed the penalty. And yeah, then they got another red card, Charles Becker. And so, yeah, Real Betis, man, I think the Anthony sign's really helping them out, because I think this signing alone has made Real Betis into a really good team. And as for Sociedad, yeah, it's looking rough for them, guys. 31st, 31 points, 11th place, mid-table. Yeah, Sociedad are, I think, finished, guys. Sociedad might be finished this season. Okay, so now let's talk about the two big games. The games that you guys are most excited for. The games that I'm sure you guys have so much to discuss. Let's talk about these two games in particular. Let's start with the Real Madrid game. Osasuna won, Real Madrid won. Wow. Big point for Osasuna there to get the point at home. And for Real Madrid, man, this isn't a good look. Now, here's the thing, guys. I'm sure many of you guys are going to ask me in the chat, and we're going to have this conversation. Actually, before we get to the red card, guys, let's talk about Mbappe. That goal from Mbappe was pure class. That was a really good goal there from Mbappe. Great finish there. I think it was, okay, Real Madrid's going to comfortably win this game now. Then Jude Bellingham had other ideas. He said to the referee, allegedly, by the way, this is allegedly, I don't know for sure, guys. This is what I'm going by. He apparently said, F off to the referee. And he got a straight red card. Now, this isn't the first time Judas said this. In fact, Judas actually said this multiple times. In fact, he even said this in the Madrid derby last weekend. He never got away. He just never got punished for it. And that's the problem with referees, that referees are inconsistent. Sometimes referee give the decision. Sometimes referee gives the red card. Sometimes they don't. You know, it just depends on the referee itself, and it's very inconsistent. And objectively speaking, guys, that probably shouldn't have been a red card, because it's not in the rule book. Now, if it's specifically stated, because I don't know what the rules say, but I believe in the rules, it says that the rules doesn't say anything like that. Okay. And so for me, it shouldn't have been a red card. Am I surprised he got a red card? Not really. Not really, because he said this before many times, and he just never got punished for it. And so this is the first time he's going to get punished for it. And remember, La Liga, if you get a straight red, I think it's a 2-game ban at least. Now, obviously, I expect Real Madrid to appeal it. They're probably going to appeal the red card. I think what's going to happen most likely is the red card will probably stand, but they'll probably reduce the suspension too. Instead of, let's say, from 2 to 3 games, it'll probably be 1 game. And so, yeah, you know, and then obviously Real Madrid, the first half is like, okay. Then the second half, man. Real Valladolid, so Osasuna got the penalty there, and I believe it was Tchouameni. Camavinga. Yeah, Camavinga, sorry. Camavinga gave the penalty away. Penalty was given, and up step Osasuna, and Budimir scores. And so, and they think it was 1-1, and then Real Madrid, man, they have the chance right at the end to win it. Let me see if I can find the chance right there. And where's that chance right there? There was a chance that Real Madrid could have had to win the game, and they had so many chances at the end, and it felt like Osasuna were just holding on for the draw and say, you know what, we'll just play for a point. And then Mbappe had that fast break there. It was saved the last minute. And yeah, as I said, Osasuna, man. Yeah, it's a frustrating result for Real Madrid, because Real Madrid could have won this game in the end, but it wasn't to be. And yeah, Vinicius, man, he fluffed some of his chances, and Mbappe some as well. Valverde to some extent as well, and yeah, Mbappe. So yeah, man, I just think for Real Madrid, man, the red card definitely did change the game. Now, I still think Real Madrid could have won this game, even down a man. Remember, Real Madrid were given a red card against Valencia and still won the game, but the last minute went from Jude, obviously. But obviously, with Jude not being there on the pitch, who's going to get the last minute winner? And that's the thing is that it's difficult for Real Madrid. So Real Madrid, man, it's not been a good month so far, man. It's not been a good month so far. Because if we actually look at Real Madrid, guys, they haven't won a game in the month of February, guys, in La Liga. They haven't won a game. That's crazy to me, guys. And if we look at the next couple of games, Real Madrid have Girona, which they should win. Then they got Real Betis. And Real Betis is going to be a bit tricky, especially given how Real Betis have recently improved. It's not going to be so straightforward. And then Rayo, then Villarreal, Leganes. So Real Madrid, they definitely have to beat Girona. 100%. They have to beat Girona. If they don't beat Girona, things are going to be seriously questioned. And guys, Real Madrid were 10 points clear. And now look at the gap. Now, granted, Barca do have a game in hand, and Barca do win their game in hand. They'll go top of La Liga. So Barcelona, man, it is in your obligation to win tomorrow against Rayo Vallecano. If you look at Rayo Vallecano, guys, they've been in pretty good form, guys. Look at Rayo Vallecano, guys. The last time they've lost a game in La Liga, they got 3 wins in a row. The last time they've lost a game was against Sociedad. That wasn't even La Liga. I was right. The last time they lost a La Liga match was to Bilbao at home, December 1st. So Real Vallecano, man, they're traveling tomorrow to Barca. It's gonna be a big game, guys. Barca did beat them away from home this season with Dani Olmo scoring the brace there. And yeah, I think for Barcelona, man, we definitely have to win. Is it going to be an easy game? Of course not. But can we win this game? Of course. We have the quality to win this game, but it's going to be a tight one, guys. I could see this one be very, very tight, very, very close, and it will be a huge grind. So we're going to obviously play tomorrow and 22 hours from now. Now, let's talk about Atletico Madrid, guys. Atletico Madrid. And we're going to get to your guys' comments. I'm going to get to your guys' comments. It's just that I want to finish my discussion of this, and then I want to finish discussing each league, guys, and then we'll go to your guys' comments. So that way I can get through the main stuff, guys. It's not like I'm knowing you guys, just that I want to go through the comments. I was going to go through the games. So Atletico Madrid, man. Pablo Barrios. Okay, this one is a straight red. The tackle that Pablo Barrios did was such a that was a sure, but this one it was a straight red. And obviously, Atletico Madrid was showing the first half, guys. Atletico Madrid didn't get a single shot on target, and Celta Vigo were dominating with the amount of chances they had with the man advantage, and they had so many close opportunities. Duran there that saved there in particular, and then Alonso was actually balling out of this game. It's crazy. Let me see the other chance they had on target. And yeah, right there, Lopez, the 40th minute. Then the second half, man. Second half happened, and Celta Vigo got the penalty there. It was a bit of a controversial pen. It was a bit of a dive, some would say. Aspas got the penalty there, 68th minute, and your thing was like, okay, Real Atletico Madrid's going to throw this away, right? And I think it was Ladin Amard. Yes, Ladin Amard is the one that gave away the penalty for Celta Vigo. And obviously, up step Iago Aspas, who come off the bench 62nd minute, scores. And they're so, okay, Celta Vigo are really going to hold on and get the point there. Then Atletico Madrid, man, they started growing the second half. So they were growing the second half. And then, obviously, the big person himself, Sorloth, came on. And Sorloth, this guy, man, he's such a game changer, man. I don't know what Starfelt was doing there defensively, because Starfelt was bad there. He shouldn't have been that naive. And Sorloth scored the goal there. And then 80th minute, they go, so, okay, Atletico Madrid going to get the point. Maybe they could go on to win this game. And they almost did. They almost did. And what a pass that was from Jimenez. But Celta Vigo, man, they had the chance right at the end. I think it was right here. Where's the chance there? Oh, it was offside, so it was a show. But there was a chance that Iago Aspas, as Borja Iglesias had, but it was offside. And yeah, for Celta Vigo, man, honestly, they should have won this game. With the amount of possession they had in the second half. And for Atletico Madrid, man, they're still unbeaten at home, guys. Atletico Madrid away is still a very difficult place. And for Pablo Barrios, man, this is your second red card this season. Such a straight red. That was such an abysmal foul. You shouldn't have done that. And yeah, man, it's really sad for him to do that. I don't know why he made that red card offense. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And so, yeah, very, very abysmal there from Pablo Barrios. And for Atletico Madrid, man, this was a great opportunity for them, because they had just known that Real Madrid had dropped points, and they could have, if they had won this game, guys, they would have been top of La Liga. And now they put themselves in a position where that if Barca win, they go back down to third. And so this La Liga title race, man, It's very close to call. It's very unpredictable, and anything can happen. Anything can happen in this league, guys. This league, anything can happen. So we'll see, man. And who knows? Barcelona could drop points tomorrow. So that's what I'm saying. That this La Liga title race might be this might be the best La Liga title race we've had in quite some time. So let's go ahead and read your guys' comments. And then we're going to go through, guys. And by the way, guys, Salt has scored the most goals off the bench this season. He scored 6 goals off the bench this season, guys. Let's read some of you guys' comments. And yeah, and then let me do a poll here in the chat, guys. Let's do a poll here in the chat. See what you guys are saying. Let me do a poll, guys. Let's do a poll. While I go through the comments, guys, I'm going to do a poll, guys. Because you guys know I love my polls. Hey guys, hey, you got a haircut, nice. Guitar fair aren't predictable, not gonna lie, predictable. Unpredictable. Pookie says sup. Windsor guy says sup. Just pass by, I can't stay for long. All right, that's good. Sabrins just says hi. Valencia needs to stay. Yeah, I hope they stay. Ryo gonna help us out. Gotta help us out. We'll see if they can, man. Loudly are cooked. Real Betis are getting up. Not gonna lie. Ref wasn't that bad, but not why we lost. Well, you mean draw. Could have still won, even with one man. Yes, he said fudge off, not fudge you. Yeah. Now, see, if he said fudge you, then I would have understood why the referee gave a red card. But it's a fudge off. Yeah, I feel like it's okay. Like, but see, the thing is, we're not sure though. We're going by what we hearing. Was the most understand, so I don't know. Anthony, he's cooking Albert. We need to have a serious conversation about Anthony impact. Yeah. I wonder how Real Betis will get in the Conference League. Yeah, Real Betis, I think, will do pretty well. The referees are always against Madrid. Back me up, Pookie. I have no comment on Albert if I speak big trouble. To us, I feel like Vallecano will draw to Barca. Yeah, that could happen, to be fair. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Al Nasser. Al Nasser is going to advance to knockouts the Champions League. Oh, good for you, Albert. Yeah, also Ali. Yep, well, got to go by shout out you them, you big boys. Monteball. Yep. Well, goodbye, Pookie. Iago supposed to La Liga. He's got to be 70 race strike by now. Yeah, that guy is a Celta. That Celta Vigo's his level, bro. Celta Vigo's his level. All right, let's move on over to Serie A, guys, because Serie A title race is interesting, guys. So let's move to Serie A, guys. Serie A, man. Serie A. And we're at 7 likes, by the way, guys. Let's try to go to 10 likes. 10 likes, guys. 10 likes. So, which round are we at? We're at this is round 25. Okay, so let's talk about Bologna 3, Torino 2. Yeah, Bologna, man, good win for them at home against Torino. And yeah, I think for Bologna, as I said, man, they have improved. They have improved with their new coach, Vincenzo Italiano. And I've been really impressed what he's been doing because honestly, I thought after Bologna got rid of their coach Motta, got rid of their coach Calafori, players Calafori, Xerxes, I thought they would be really bad this season, but they have actually been pretty good. They have not been as bad as I thought they would be. And maybe they could get European football. I don't think they could get Champions League. I think it's bridged too far, but I think they could get Europa League, even Conference League, and even finish in a good mid-table position. If they can finish top 10, I think it'll be a great season for them. Atalanta nil, Cagliari nil. This is sad, bro. Atalanta, this is really sad. Like, you can't beat Cagliari at home. Like, it's disappointing for Atalanta. And you only had and the Cagliari didn't even have a single shot, bro, on target. Like, see, this is the thing with Atalanta, guys, that Atalanta Atalanta, this is the problem with them, is that they're a good team, guys, but they're just not consistent enough. They're going to drop points when you least expect them to. And yeah, this is why I don't have Atalanta in this title race. Because honestly, if Atalanta were more consistent, then I think they probably would have been in the title race and maybe even in this conversation. It's just that they're not consistent enough. That's the unfortunate thing. And so it's a shame for them, man. Lazio 2, Napoli 2. I mean, Lazio opened the score there. Iskasen with a brilliant goal there. That was a fantastic goal there for Iskasen. Fantastic goal there. And what a goal that was. Amazing goal there. 8th minute of the game. 6th minute of the game, sorry. It was a banger of a goal. And Lazio has so many chances the first half to score, making more goals, but they obviously their shots got saved. Then Napoli. See, the thing with Napoli is this, guys. They're just clinical. They are just clinical with the chances. And yes, that is true. Windsor guy is right. Adamala Lukman didn't play. And so that's a big blow because for me, he's their best player. Napoli, the thing with them is that they're just clinical. Give them one chance, they give you a goal. Raspadori gets a goal there. Just okay, it's 1-1. Okay. Then, once again, an own goal there. Moriskin the 64th minute. Napoli leads now. And you're thinking, oh, man, this is really bad for Lazio. But Lazio got the equalizer. Boladia comes off the bench, scores a goal. And yet for Napoli, as I said, man, it's not a good, it's a bit of a frustrating for them because they drop points from a winning position. And yeah, Politano, Raspadori, and yeah, for Lazio, man, they got the point there. Honestly, they probably should have won this game with the amount of chances they had. And just, yeah, for Napoli, as I said, man, I think if you're Napoli, you'll be frustrated and also happy at the same time because you could have easily lost this game. But at the same time, you think yourself, we could have won this game. So it's a bit of a two-edged sword, you know. And I think for Lazio, it's a good point for them. And yeah, man. The Milan, man. Milan gets a 1-0 win at home against Hellas Verona, man. And once again, man, Santiago Jimenez scored the goal there. Did he have the best game? Not particularly. He had to come. He scored the goal there. And Mike Magnon made 2 saves a day, man of the match. And yeah, Santiago Jimenez, man, he's been decent for them. I don't think he's been that great. I don't think he's been that amazing. But yeah, man, this, yeah, it's interesting to see what happens. So yeah, for Napoli, for Milan, as I said, man, let's see if they can do this in the Champions League against Feyenoord. Fiorentina 0, Como 2. Big result for Como. Big result there for Como on the road. Nico Paz, the standout guy, got the goal there, and the DL with the goal there. And yeah, man, Como, man, it's a huge one for them, and they're actually in a good position, man. And Beltran didn't have a particularly good game, and yeah, I'm a bit surprised that Fiorentina lost at home, but Como have been good this season. We look at Como right now on the table; they're actually 13th. It's actually pretty interesting to see what happens. They got Monza 0, Lecce 0. Stinker of a game. Both teams are in a relegation battle, you could say, and yeah, not really much to say. And yeah, Monza really bad this season. Surprised how bad they've been this season. And Udinese 3, Empoli 0. Pretty routine one from Udinese. Not really much to say there. Parma 0, Roma 1. Roma gets the win there on the road. And credit to Claudio Ranieri, because I think Ranieri's actually been a good coach for Roma so far. I was a bit skeptical when they first got him, but I think Ranieri's kind of steadied the ship because Roma have now been better defensively. Their goal scoring is still a bit of a problem, but Roma defensively have been so much better with Ranieri compared to, obviously, who's the coach? Danny De Rossi. So we'll see if Roma can do anything, but I think for Roma this season, they have to go all in for the Europa League because I think it's a bit too late for a European charge, but I think Europa League is still up for them for grabs. And yeah, Sully got the goal there. And 33rd minute. And Suzuki, man, he had a pretty good game, I got to say, man. He had a pretty good game. And yeah, obviously Parma went down in 10, man, and that probably made things difficult. Sully actually scored the direct free kick, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, not a good result there for Parma, but yeah, a good result there for Roma. And then Juventus won, Inter 0. Inter, man, this was huge for Inter because had Inter won the derby, guys, they would have gone top of Serie A. Instead, they missed out. And Inter, man, how did they not score in this game? Because they had so many chances that first half. That first half, they had 13 shots, but only 2 on target. Juventus weren't even that great the first half, but then the second half, though. Inter were not good in the second half, and you have to give credit to Mata there for making us. You have to give credit because Moani, man, what a dribble that was from Conceiaco, and Conceiaco scored a brilliant goal there to make it 1-0. And yeah, for Juventus, man, it's a huge win for them, and for Inter, man, this is a big blow for them. And Juventus, man, say what you will, but defensively they look good. And for Inter, man, a huge missed opportunity for them because even a draw would have been decent for them. And now, looking at the table right here, guys, it's 2 points. Napoli are 2 points clear, even though Napoli have drawn the last 3 games. This Serie A title race, guys, is very close to call. Even though I do think the La Liga title race is better, I do think the Serie A title race is more likely to go down to the final match day than La Liga. La Liga, I don't see it. I don't know if it'll go down to the final match day, but this league potentially could. It potentially could go down to the final match day. So let's go ahead and look at your guys' comments. What you guys are saying here in the chat. Hi, people. Yes, it's a poll question. Unless you're getting personal, like insulting a referee's family, the game has gone soft if the swearing is a red card offense. Yeah, I suppose you could say. Well, it depends what exactly you say with the swearing. But yeah, I generally agree with Matt. So now by Adelant's Inter all draw points. I'll go wait for the Italian teams playing in blue. Adelant's are unpredictable too. I feel like too much injuries affected them. The title race should surely go down to the last day. I watched the first half of Parma versus Roma. I had Thursday. What a goal that free kick was. Conceiaco, yes, Matt, you're happy because he's on loan from Juventus. Sorry, Porto. Ever since Wadi joined Juve, they've been improving it great. Yeah, and also, guys, this is the first time Juve have won 3 games in a row, I believe, this season. So that's actually commendable for Juve. So maybe they're actually climbing back for a top 4 position, guys. Because Juve, obviously, the title race is done. They're way too far behind for a title race. But top 4, yeah, I think it could be doable. I think top 4 is going to be doable. I think it's really between them and Lazio that are competing for 4th place. And maybe Milan. Milan is up there because Milan do have a game in hand, so don't counter Milan. But yeah, I think it's going to be Juventus, Lazio, Fiorentina, Milan. I think one of those 4 teams will get top 4. And so, yeah, this Serie A title race is going to be interesting. So let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. And you guys are saying, yes, it will go down to the final match day. And I do agree. I do agree. This league will go down to the final match day. So I think we're doing pretty good in terms of time. We're at 27 minutes in, so I think we're doing pretty good on time. And obviously, we got Genoa, Venezia tomorrow. Genoa probably should win, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's move on over to the EPL, guys. Let's move on over to the English Premier League, and talk about this, guys. Talk about this. And by the way, guys, Napoli-Inter is going to take place. That game is going to be big. I think it's in 2 weeks' time. So not next weekend, but the week after next weekend is going to be big. It's going to be big, guys. So round 28, guys. But first, guys, let's talk about the Merseyside derby. Let me just quickly touch upon that game real quick since it happened midweek. Yeah, this game was crazy. Everton 2, Liverpool 2. And I think if you're a Liverpool fan, you realize that we didn't play the best, but we may have got sneaked away with it. But at the same time, Liverpool's going to be kicking, so we could have won this game. Because Beto scored the goal there to make it 1-0. And there was okay, Everton in a good position. The McAllister scored the equalizer there. And if you actually look at that first half, guys, Liverpool weren't great in that first half. Only 3 shots, 2 on target. I mean, Everton weren't that great either, but they got the goal there. Good goal there from Beto. A set piece there. And the McAllister there with the header. But the second half, though, Everton were better. And honestly, I think a draw is probably a fair result. The Liverpool got the equalizer there. Took the lead there from Mohamed Salah. Individual brilliance there. And Salah didn't really have a good game. Then Tarkowski, man, the guy scored a last-minute goal at the 98th minute of the game. And I know Liverpool fans are very angry with the fact of Michael Oliver. They're not happy with the refereeing decisions in this game in particular. They say that Liverpool should have had some fouls there in the build-up for Everton's goal and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. And for Everton, as I said, man, fantastic point for them at home. And Tarkowski, man, to score his first goal. And his career is amazing. And just the way you saw Everton fans celebrate, they knew that this game was huge. Like, Everton celebrated this like as if they won the World Cup. Everton celebrated like they're so shameless that Everton's like, you know what? We're going to celebrate as if we won the World Cup because, you know, Everton obviously hate Liverpool. Guys, this derby, it's got a good record because if you actually look at head-to-head record, look how even this is, guys, in the last couple of years. I think it's like 40 wins for Liverpool, 40 draws, and like 40 Everton wins. Like, this derby is one of the most even-sided derbies in the world. Like, this derby is end-to-end. There was some drama there at the end for Decore, Curtis Jones. And, yeah, for Liverpool, as I said, man, they weren't at their best, but they got the point. And so, they're obviously going to be kicking themselves. They could have won this game. But at the same time, a draw is maybe a fair result. So, Yeah, I think for Everton is a sad, man. Huge point for them at home. The last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park, and what a point that is for Everton at home. And Everton, man, looking pretty good, guys, under their new coach David Moyes. I think David Moyes has really saved this team, man. Without David Moyes, I don't think Everton would be in this position. But yeah, great result, a great result. All right, so now it's good. I wanted to talk about that game in particular since it was a midweek game and happened during the Champions League games. Obviously, I didn't want to discuss about that time. But yeah, let's go look at round 27. I think we're on 27. Yeah, 20. Wait, no. Which round are we on? Round 26. 26 we're on, actually. 26. No, round 25, bro. Which round are we on? 25? Yes, 25. So Brighton 3, Chelsea 0. I mean, Brighton, man. Chelsea, man. This is embarrassing. To lose 3-0 to Brighton yet again. Remember, Chelsea lost to Brighton in the FA Cup, and now they lose again in the Premier League. And for Chelsea, it's a sad, man. This is just a new low for them. Cole Palmer was awful. Matoma, once again, balled out. Mente, this Mente guy is a baller, by the way. This guy is a really good player. Gambia player, 20 years old, baller. And yet for Chelsea, this is, man, abysmal, absolutely abysmal. Sancho didn't have a good game. And yeah, Chelsea are just a joke at the moment. Nkunku is a joke, and Madueke, it's just the whole Chelsea team is a complete mess. And Chelsea are just falling apart, guys. Chelsea are falling apart. I knew they weren't going to be able to get top. I knew they weren't going to be in the title race, but now they may not even get top 4. They may not even get top 4, guys, because if you look at their form, it's very patchy, very, very patchy. And yeah, Chelsea better get top 4. With the amount of money they spent, with the amount of investment they have, if Chelsea are going top 4, that's embarrassing. Leicester 0, Arsenal 2. Arsenal got the win there on the road. Mikel Moreno with the brace, comes off the bench at 69th minute. And yeah, I mean, he had a fantastic game. Comes off the bench, scores the 2 goals that are necessary for Arsenal. And yeah, Sterling's just been a flop. And yeah, I mean, for our Arsenal, man, Nawari, he's been a baller. He's balling out. And remember, Kai Havertz is out for this rest of the season, so he's pretty much out. Martinelli and Arts are really just dealing with injuries. Although, to be fair, I think Saka's coming back. Saka should be back. Oh, Saka's actually back in late April. So, Arsenal, man, it's not looking good for them, but they got the win. And Mikel Moreno, man, maybe this guy could be their new striker that they need, because Sterling is just not it, man. Noir is the only bright youngster in the attack. And I know Trossard's good, but yeah, and Leicester City, man, they're not good, bro. And I think Leicester City will probably get relegated. Aston Villa won, Ipswich won. Ipswich gets a point on the road against Aston Villa. A good point for them. And they actually went. They actually scored even down. Man, is crazy. Tuanzebe got the red card there. Delap scored the goal there to make it 1-0. And then Ollie Watkins scores there. And Rashford actually had a pretty good game coming off the bench there. He actually had a pretty good game. Maybe this is Rashford's level at Aston Villa. Because obviously Manchester United, we'll talk about them in a bit. Manchester United are finished. So, yeah, Rashford, man, good to see him perform well. And yeah, so shout out to Ipswich for the point there on the road. Then Fulham 2. Nottingham Forest 1. Fulham got the win there at home. Smith Rowe and Basse. And I'm actually surprised Nottingham Forest actually lost this game. It's a bit of a surprise because we had a good run of form, but obviously it wasn't to be. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. And yeah, Fulham away is always really tough, guys. And yeah, it's tough, but they at least, yeah, it is what it is. And shout out to Fulham for the win there at home. Manchester City 4, Newcastle 0. Omar Marmoush was a stand guy. He scored a hat trick on the day, his first hat trick. You know what the crazy thing is? He never scored a hat trick in the Bundesliga, but he scored a hat trick in the EPL. Whatever we're saying, when, or what were we saying, guys? But yeah, and then Mekate got the goal there, and yeah, Omar Marmoush ball. Newcastle, man, I'm surprised how bad they were in this game. I'm really surprised. I didn't expect Newcastle to be this bad. I know Newcastle don't have a good record here at the Etihad, but still, this is really bad. I didn't expect them to get obliterated like this. But shout out to Manchester City for getting a big win there. And yeah, we'll see if they can do this on Wednesday, obviously, when they play against Real Madrid on Wednesday. But Southampton won, Bournemouth 3. Big win for Bournemouth on the road, as Bournemouth are looking really good, guys. Maybe Bournemouth can actually get European football. And Christian Kluivert got the goals there. Semeno and Otaro. And yet Tavernier. So what a job that Bournemouth are doing, and Southampton, man, really bad. Really, really bad. West Ham 0, Brentford 1. Big result for Brentford on the road to get a win there. Scheid got the goal there, 4th minute of the game, and yeah, West Ham. Not good at, man. How do you not score at home against Brentford? Is sad. And yeah, Brentford don't even have a good away record, but they got the win there. Cristobal 1, Everton 2. Everton, they continue the good form with Alcaraz scoring the goal their 80th minute to seal a win on the road. And yeah, good win for Everton, guys. And would you guys believe it? Everton are actually above United. Alcaraz got the goal there, and yeah, bet too. So big win for Everton, man. Liverpool 2, Wolves 1. Now, Liverpool guys, you guys should be happy. But that second half was abysmal because Luis Diaz scored the goal there. Salah got the penalty there. But that second half was abysmal, guys, because if you actually look at the second half here, first half was good for Liverpool. Liverpool were great the first half. But the second half was abysmal. Not a single shot at home is really bad. Not a single shot at home is abysmal. Abysmal at home. Like, how do you not get a single shot at home against Wolves? Like, Wolves almost did the comeback. Cunha scored a fantastic goal there. But yeah, Liverpool, man, not a good look, man. Maybe the fact that they played 2 games midweek maybe have come up to them, but Liverpool, man, it's not good, man. It's not good. But the second half, though, but yeah, we'll see, man. Maybe it's just a one-off game. And then finally, last game we got here is Tottenham 1, Manchester United 0. Tottenham, man, they got the goal there. Madison scored the goal there. Chicago gets a needed win. And it's good to see Vicario came back from injury because Vicario was fantastic on the day. He made 6 saves on the day. And for Manchester United, man, this is abysmal. To lose to Spurs, 4-0 aggregate in both games. This is the first time Spurs have actually done the double over United. And this is also the first time Spurs have the last time Spurs won a game at home was 105 days ago. And this is United's worst season. They've only won 8 matches this season. It's embarrassing. So for United, as I said, man, Ruben Amorim, man, you're lucky you came in midseason because otherwise you're probably in the hot seat right now. And for Chicago, man, your job is on thin ice. But again, this win is vital. But obviously, I think what's gonna pretty much determine Tottenham's season is the Europa League. That Europa League is gonna pretty much make or break the season because obviously they're out of the Carabao Cup, they're out of the FA Cup, and yeah, obviously as Tari put it up there, I forgot to mention this. Amad Diallo is basically out for the season. Yeah, basically Man United are finished because basically he's been their best player. He's basically been their best player, and so without Amad Diallo, Manchester United are essentially finished. And so yeah, and look how many injuries both teams have. Both teams, this is the injured derby. Like, look at all these injured players. This is ridiculous. And for Manchester United, man, Manchester United are finished. And yeah, we'll see if they can win the Europa League because I think the Europa League is pretty much going to make or break both of these teams' season. And both of these team coaches probably need the Europa League to survive. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens as we look at the table. So, guys, the table's looking very interesting. Liverpool are 7 points clear at the top, and Arsenal 53 points. So, let's see, man. Let's see. Okay, guys, I have to do one more league, and then we're going to wrap it up, guys, because I have to go after this. So, let me actually quickly look through your guys' comments, but I have to make it fast. Okay. The comments we got. Yes. The last Merseyside derby, Goodison Park. To be honest, Liverpool should have won. I don't really agree. I think draw is fair. Goodison Park was the first Premier League stadium I visited. Wow, I didn't know that. I'll be really added to extra time, not gonna lie. I'll let you swear again. So Everton have been doing good under Moyes. Michael Owens was a bad referee for real, man. What a way to end the last Merseyside derby at home. 2 months, Liverpool should have won, but it is what it is. Brighton beat Chelsea twice, 5 days. So it's crazy, not gonna lie. Chelsea finished 6th. Reska should be sad because they won the Conference League. I would say if they don't get Champions League, that might be a sackable offense. Palmer's gone worse. Chelsea need a striker and goalkeeper. Leicester did well versus Arsenal until Moreno scored. Yes. Moreno the super sub. Leicester will get relegated again, unfortunately. Sterling is finished. Yes, he is. Arsenal still need a striker. Yes, they do. Sacco's wearing glasses. So as I should have been better. Ipswich could have actually saved the EPL and avoid relegation. Maybe. We'll see. Rashford revisionism stinks. Let's see, man. Let's see if Rashford does well at Villa because obviously United are a joke. So maybe Rashford could do well at Villa. But obviously, I don't rate Rashford that highly. I think he's still a mid player. He's still a purple patch player. He's not that good. I would sort of stay up. This is a bad result for Nottingham Forest. It is. They have Spurs next, so there's maybe a win for the Tractor Boys. Nottingham Forest will still get Champions League. I hope so, man. I don't think they will, unfortunately. I think they'll fall short. But I hope they do. Yes, Man City destroyed Newcastle. Marmoush hat trick. Marmoush destroyed Newcastle. Man City will scrape 4th place. Yeah, that could potentially happen. I still think Real Madrid will beat Man City. We'll see. To us, I feel like Southampton's relegation is now confirmed. Is it officially confirmed? I'm not sure yet, but I mean, if it isn't, it's going to be soon. Ali Bunga says, hello. Thank you for joining. Tari says, Liverpool got away the second half. Liverpool got lucky to beat Wolves. Diaz was great today. Salah doesn't trust Chiesa and Elliott. Yes, the first time. Man United are so bad. Man United are screwed without Diallo. Yes, they are. Crucial one for Tottenham. Tottenham should go for the Europa League. Thank God Man United won't win anything. Now possible for Spurs United. They finally says hello. Man United aren't winning the Europa League. Not Spurs though. Lazio winning the Europa. They actually could. Let's see though. I'm not really sure if they will, but they have a good chance. Liverpool going to equal Man United's league title. Pep really made Sterling look world class. Man United lucky that Leicester and Ipswich are worse. Man City are going to be bad every match. Oh yeah, obviously. We'll see. But yeah, anyways, let's move to the Bundesliga, guys. The Bundesliga. There's so much to unpack here. This will be the last league, guys, by the way, and then we're going to wrap it up for today's stream. Welcome to Dortmund nil. Dortmund, man. Embarrassing. And I think Dortmund realized that, yeah, we're not getting Champions League. Maastricht with the brace there, and yeah, Dortmund finished a joke of a team, a horrible away format. Yeah, I mean, it's just Dortmund is just so bad. Dortmund is so bad. Dortmund is such a joke, bro. Their away form is abysmal. Their away form is a joke. Augsburg nil, Leipzig nil. And yeah, it's a disappointing result for Leipzig. How do you not beat Augsburg on the road? Yeah, joke of a team. Yeah, Leipzig and Dortmund are big jokes. I don't know which one's a bigger joke between the two because I think they're both the jokes. I'd probably say, actually, you know what? Dortmund's a bigger joke than Leipzig. St. Pauli nil, Freiburg 1. Freiburg got the win there on the road. 80th minute win. That's going to sting for St. Pauli. Obviously, I think the first time ever in the Bundesliga. And then Griffo missed the penalty. And yeah, shout out to Vissi. But obviously, they still lost the game. Union Berlin 1, Gladbach 2. Good result for Gladbach on the road to beat Union Berlin. And yeah. Stuttgart 1, Wolfsburg 2. I'm surprised Stuttgart actually lost this game at home. But yeah, Wolfsburg got the win there on the road. They did a comeback in Amore, man. Abdul Algeria say, this guy's a baller. I think he's underrated, guys. Mohamed Amore is really underrated, in my opinion. Leverkusen nil, Bayern nil. I don't know how Leverkusen didn't win this game because Leverkusen had so many chances in this game, guys, but they couldn't score the goal, and Bayern were so abysmal. They were basically holding on for a draw, and yeah, Leverkusen, man, they had so many chances. I think Upamecano did a goal line clearance, if I'm mistaken. Leverkusen had so many chances, and I don't understand why Patrick Schick didn't start, or Boniface didn't start. It was so weird that Tella started. Tella's not even a natural striker, and so Xabi Alonso, man, I think you may be overcoaching this team. Maybe being like Pep Guardiola, being like, okay, we're gonna just go with that one striker because Wirtz isn't really a striker. It's just overthinking this, bro. It's just overthinking this. I like Xabi Alonso, but you gotta stop overthinking these big games. And the same with Inter as well. Inter have not really been good at big games. And yeah, Florian Wirtz, man, he had that chance right at the end to score, but he couldn't score. And yeah, I think it's pretty much safe to say, guys, that Bayern is going to win the Bundesliga. They're 8 points clear at the top of the table. And yeah, I think Bayern's actually going to win this league. And Leverkusen, man, this was a really big opportunity for them to close the gap. But they didn't. They did it, man. So Bayern, I think, have just won it. How about the guys? Last time, Spurs haven't beaten Spurs since 2022, and Bayern Munich haven't beaten Leverkusen since 2022. So yeah, Hoffenheim 3, Werder Bremen 1. Good result for Hoffenheim to make the comeback on the road, and yeah, Frankfurt beats Holstein Kiel 3-1. Good win for Frankfurt at home, and yeah, they're still doing well without their star guy Omar Marmoush. And Heidenheim 0, Mainz 2. Good result for Mainz on the road to beat Heidenheim. So that's pretty much it, guys. So let's go look at the Portuguese league real quick. See anything big is going on there. Liga Portugal. We actually finished in time, guys. So I actually did by myself. So yeah, Heidenheim were so bad. Let me just check the stats. So dang, it's Sporting Benfica, Porto. It's gonna be interesting. So very, very interesting there. So I'm actually looking at the Bundesliga table. So dang, Bayern Munich 8 points clear, Frankfurt 42. Leipzig 37, and yeah, I think Frankfurt's going to get top 4, but that 4th place is very up in the ground. So Leipzig, Freiburg, Mainz, and yeah, then the relegation day. Heidenheim, the relegation zone is sad. But yeah, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and read some of guys' final comments, and then we're going to wrap it up, guys. I have to go in a bit, so then read some of guys' final comments. Dormant or social experiment is crazy. How are you not doing Serie A over Bundesliga? It's because I did Serie A first. I did the leagues that were the more interesting. So I did from La Liga, Serie A, then I did EPL, and then Bundesliga. So I did in that order because that's the order of the title race that I actually think is most interesting. We had Derby d'Italia today. You already did Serie A. Okay. Dormant the Dormant Arsenal nowadays. Well, Dormant are worse than Arsenal. Criticize Arsenal, well, you will. At least Arsenal are still in it. Dortmund are just really bad this season. And I think Dortmund's basically going all in for the cup. Yeah, with these social experiments. And yeah, they pretty much sank their season with bringing Sahi and that horrible coach and bringing Niko Kovac, who's a joke of a manager. Goes Stuttgart, pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Leverkusen should have won. Yeah, to be honest, they should have. Why didn't Shaker Boniface come on earlier? That's my thing. Or why didn't it start? He came out too late, bro. I don't know. Where's the other guy should have scored? Alonso has the peptitis. Bad finishing from Bayern because they should have brought on number 9. Leverkusen might not win the title anymore. It may now be for Bayern. Yes, too many draws for Leverkusen. Bayern did well at being defensive. Yes, they did. Kane curse will break. Yes, Kane curse. I think Bayern will finally win the Bundesliga. He will finally get the trophy that he deserves. Company going from relegated with Burnley to win the Bundesliga title with Bayern is crazy. Yes, Neuer made a few good saves. Yeah, Neuer was decent. No Marmoush, no problem. Schick's been in good form yet. He doesn't start. Yeah, he's pretty much off the bench. He's a super sub, essentially. But he should have came out earlier, bro. He came on the 90th minute. That's so stupid. He should have came on much earlier. Tied to this. Okay. Items are bad now. Items somehow beat Copenhagen. Sporting drew at home to Aruca. Lol, that's crazy. Portuguese league over Ligue 1. Yeah, agreed. I wish Minds could get European football competitions. Yes, that'll be nice. How's Portuguese league not above Ligue 1 official rankings? I don't know. It's probably just past Legacy. It's pronounced Titus. Okay. So, anyways, there you guys have it. That's pretty much the weekend recap for you guys. We actually did quite well early on time. So we're actually on 47 minutes. We actually did well on time. So we didn't actually go up to an hour, which is great because I have to leave soon. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. Next week, we'll have the normal guests. We'll have some guests come on, obviously. It's just that today I'm kind of a rush, which is why I didn't have anyone come on. And yeah, so before, you still pronounce it wrong? Okay. The point I'm trying to make is that he's basically overthinking it. That's the important thing. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make here, guys, is that we're going to be wrapping it up here, guys. So obviously, guys, that's pretty much it for today. There will be a special video coming up midweek, guys. I'll probably drop it on Tuesday. So that'll be coming up for you guys. That will be an interesting video that actually has a guest on the channel. Then obviously Wednesday and Thursday we'll have our European competition streams. Then obviously on Saturday, Sunday we'll have a weekend recap. So if you guys did enjoy today's stream, please run a like and subscribe on your way out. Let me just check how many likes we're on today's stream before we round off. We are currently on 7 likes. Can we get up to 8 likes before round off? 8 likes. That would be greatly appreciated if we can get up to 8 likes. Javi Alonso also played without striker versus Atalanta and also backfire. Yeah, Javi Alonso, man, you gotta stop overthinking these big games. You gotta stop overthinking it. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. Let me just refresh my stream, see if we got another like. People probably like on the way out, so that's fine. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. Remember guys to like and subscribe, and peace out.